Now, going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Spartan Mowers and UTVs being recalled because, whoops, they might just crash. Now, this brought us thanks to the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission, perhaps the only useful government website. Granted, well, that's a pretty low bar. And they say, quote, Spartan Mowers and UTVs recalls riding mowers due to crash hazard. Here you can see one of those fancy behemoth lawnmowers there. Can't help but smile. Did they put a spoiler on that? I think they did. It might be a shelf, but my first thought was a spoiler, which, I mean, some of them go pretty fast, but not that fast. Now, this is the 2025 Spartan SRT-XD and the KGZ-XD riding lawn mowers. They note the recall is due to a hazard with the riding mower's steering arm dampeners can be installed incorrectly, which can result in an unexpected bouncing motion and a loss of operator control, posing a crash hazard affecting 650 units. Whoopsies. Now, let's see. They say the consumer should immediately stop using the recalled Spartan riding mowers and contact authorized Spartan dealers to schedule a free inspection and repair the steering arm dampeners at the dealer's location. To verify if your Spartan mower is affected by the recall, you need your Spartan mower's model and serial number. To confirm whether it is affected, visit joinspartannation.com/recall information. They note that to find a Spartan authorized service dealer near you, go to Spartan's website, joinspartan.com/dealer locator. And for the price point, they should have been a lot better quality, and unfortunately, they did not get ahead of the recall. Now, they've received 15 reports of the mower bouncing unexpectedly while in use, including one report of a minor injury. However, again, still not good. It involved scrapes and bruises. So thankfully, again, no one's passed away. No one's lost limbs over this. So again, there's a silver lining there. But they did not get ahead of this recall. And again, it's one of those things where when it comes to a product having issues, I understand if it's under $15. Yeah, you got narrow profit margins. You might not have time or resource allocation to have, a whole fledged team of lawyers and quality assurance folks to make sure it's right. But in this case, this costs more than my Honda, and I love my Honda. These are sold at Spartan dealers nationwide from February 2025 and October 2025 for between, geez Louise, $16,400 and $19,700. Which again, let's round up. Let's say $19,700. Let's round up to $20,000. Like $22,000 if you round up after you're stolen from via sales tax, which in Texas is 8.25%. You're spending almost a new Honda Civic or a really good, nice used Honda Civic Si on a lawnmower. Now, granted, at this point, I would guess these are more often than not used by businesses for, commercial purposes. Now, that being said, that's even worse because, again, that's your main way to make money. And now this is decommissioned. You shouldn't be using it. You need to have it repaired, possibly. And these are even more embarrassing. It's supposed to be America, make good things. They're actually made in the United States, in Bentonville, Arkansas. And again, I'm one of those folks where I love to buy made in the USA. I make, knock on wood, I make my own tables. I have a few. I love it's one of those things where if it's a little bit more, I'd rather support my neighbors. Not literally my neighbors, but you know what I mean. I'd rather support American engineering, American made. And it's kind of a hard thing. And you usually expect a more premium quality product because, frankly, that's one of the few things they can make here. They have to charge higher prices, so you got to aim for a higher quality product. And in this case, again, thankfully, no one's died, but it's an issue. If you have a fleet of these, if you got 10 or 20 of these things, and you're running them all over your neighborhood or all over the state, depending on how big the company is, now you have a lot. You have to stop. Granted, it's getting to the point where there might be one or two more lawn mowing sessions in the season. It's getting to the end, but again, it still isn't good. And again, you're spending the price of the car on this. I'm not sure who's in charge of the quality assurance department. So I gotta say, Spartan, with your lawnmowers, you are certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.